painting ourselves a dungeon on Dungeon Painter Studio today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm here designing a dungeon for... Oh, God. Fucking get this damn thing out of the way. Sorry. I'm here designing a dungeon for my up-and-coming campaign, which will probably be taking place later today, if I'm lucky. Now, I need to read over a couple notes before I get started, and try to remember and refresh what happened last time. If I don't, it may end up poorly for myself. And that is not something that anybody would like, I'm sure. So excuse me while I check through other applications real quick. And excuse that, because my phone is rude. How dare they? Fucking popping up with a notification. Honestly. Can't have nothing these days. Alright, where is it? I didn't leave it in here, did I? No. 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 What is this? No, I'm not sure why that's there. It's not gonna be there. It's another one. Okay then. Huh. What is this? Well, damn. Alright then. Looks like we're starting from scratch. Oh, isn't that fun? Alright, in that case I need to open up a Word document on the side so I can, like, jot down notes as I go. Else I will be in deep doo-doo. And this is when it would be very handy to have 3 fucking monitors. Huh. Well then. Everything else has it was. Alright then. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright. Now then, so what I need to do is I need to try and remember generally what happened. So last time, hey, what's good, Waffle? Welcome to the stream. So last time on the D&D campaign, what happened was our heroes had just escaped the walking orphanage encounter, and the gingerbread witch that was there. So now I have to plan around that. So I think we got through their initial backstories and what made all of them them. The issue is it was like months ago when I made this campaign. I started this campaign, and then like for a while there, I just had lost motivation to continue it. You know, I feel bad about that. I've got the motivation back now, so now we got to fix that. So I need to come up with the next encounter, and obviously I can't just throw level 1 player characters straight into what would be like a level 15 encounter, which is what they luckily escaped, you know, for story reasons. So what I've got to do, I'm not sure how I'm going to work this. So I remember where they left off. Everyone had met up in the town they arrived at when they first escaped the walking orphanage. And if anyone has questions about what the fuck I'm talking about, by all means, post in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer questions about the story. So let's go ahead and get started then. So, how does this look? I don't know. I mean, mean, it's not bad, I guess. You know. Oh, what the hell? Control Z that. Alright, let's just go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Because every square is 5 feet in Dungeons & Dragons, if you don't know. Roughly 5 feet. So, let's just do this, give us plenty of room to work with, alright? Let's plot down some trees, if we can find any. What we need is objects. Forest, okay, that works perfectly. Now, luckily we have quite a selection here, as you can see. Oh, I like these. These look nice. What do y'all think? Yes, no? Yes, no? I believe it was summertime when we left off, so we're going to work it as if it was summer. So let's just go ahead and slap a couple trees down. I want to leave a nice little, like, open clearing here in the middle. Because in this clearing, we're going to have a log cabin. That's some real diversity here with the trees. I want it to be a densely packed forest, you know? I do. Because the idea is that it's not just an easy jaunt through the woods, you know? That's the idea. What's that? Spring? No, we're doing summer. We're definitely doing summer. Let's see if I can find any roofs. So, since we're already doing AZE, let's try buildings. I don't really think I need to construct too much for the inside. Well, then, you know, I could do it outside and then I could do it inside. Because I'm really just using this as a visual representation for myself at the end of the day. You know, I could use it for the players. I could. Am I going to? Depends on how good it looks, you know? How much time I really invest in doing this, you know? That's an idea. I just had an idea. We're going to use this tree for a bit of fun. So, the objective behind this currently is that I'm going to use... welcome to Inside the DM's Brain. We're going to use that tree. Like, I just slapped that there as a little bit of flavor, you know, to have next to the cabin, because, like, why not? But then I was thinking about, like, why wouldn't they clear that tree away? Why would they keep that tree? You know? I'm going to have a swing put up on that tree. You know what? That tree specifically is going to have an old wooden swing. Old wooden plank spring. Swing. Let's see. So we have... Let's describe the scene. So our PCs, player characters, emerge from the forest. From the forest to a small clearing in the woods. They emerge from the forest into a small clearing in the woods. You know? And after emerging to this small clearing, the first obvious thing, well, this would be an optional encounter. That's the biggest thing you gotta plan around for is flexibility, is what are your players going to do? Because you can never guarantee what they're going to do, in any sense of the word. You know? Like, 2 minutes ago, they could have been on track to get everything done, and then now they've officially derailed the cart so badly that the track is on fire. Like, you never know. You really just don't know. You know? It genuinely could be anything. I've had it where, I've seen it at least, not had it personally, but I've seen it where people have derailed a campaign so horribly that what was supposed to be something simple became by far one of the most difficult and absolutely batshit crazy campaigns I think I've ever seen. You know, and that's just bad life choices. I don't know what to tell you there. It's just bad life choices. Yeah. So there's gonna be a PC traverse the thick woods. Area dimly lit by the sunlight casting through the thick overgrowth of leaves. Casting through the thick overgrowth of leaves. The sound of hammering. The sound of a hammer rapping on wood. Rapping loudly on wood. Amongst other. No, don't introduce the hammer first. The sound of birds. Birds chirping. Scurry of the occasional. The scurrying of the occasional. I don't want to say rodent. You know, that's a negative connotation I don't want to give. I could say squirrel. I could say critter. Of the occasional critter. And of a hammer rapping loudly on wood. Deeper into the forest. Are the most prominent sounds. One of the most prominent sounds. It's always good to give as many details as you can to really set the setting, I guess, and the environment, you know? Small things to really get your players in an understanding, because the more senses you give them to work with and imagine with, the better. Because I could tell you, imagine an apple. You know, what you don't understand is the more you think about it and the more sensations that I give you, the more real it becomes. So if I say, think about an apple, you're going to think about, let's say, red delicious. All right, red delicious apple. You're going to think of a red delicious apple, and that's about where it is. It might have, you know, a stem and a leaf, and it's generally where it is. But if I say you hold a red delicious apple in your hand, you know, it has a faint bruise on one side, along with its typical white spots. The leaf is weathered, and there's a small bite taken out of it, seemingly by probably some small insect. But overall, the apple looks untouched. You know, you can feel it's got a nice firm texture, aside from that one bruise where it's just a bit soft, but not too bad. You know, I start adding the texture into it. You know, it's got that nice rubbery feel to the outside. You know, you bite into it, and it's very crisp. It's got that good, sweet, crisp crunch to it. You know, and the flavor, like, it's much stronger. I could even like say it's a much stronger flavor and aroma once you've bitten into it of apple. Fills the air. Suddenly things get a bit more personal with it. Suddenly it's more of an experience. That's what you're trying to give players, is the experience. You know, ironically, in more of the way this is one, but you get. I'm assuming you get what I mean. All right. A faint smell of summer. So to do that, we'll add the scent component of a faint smell of summer air wafts is carried on the wind as it gently. I don't want to say caresses. I really don't want to, like, caress sounds too personal for that. I want to say as it gently grazes. I could say graze. As it gently grazes your face. As it gently. There's caress, there's graze, there's. I don't want to say blow, because that's just too much. You know? Ah! There we go, we can say rushes. As it gently rushes past you. In short... in short but not strong. Yeah, strong. In short but strong gusts. There we go. So now we've got the setting. So that's what our players will be like, or will be feeling when we get into the woods. Alright? I'd like to add a wolf encounter in the woods as well. First, let's go ahead and get the main place set up. So, let's see if I can find a roof, perhaps. Can I get, like, a roof, please? No? Okay. Not castles, not forests, although that might be useful later. You generally don't want to mix too many styles, I think. Because if you do, it starts looking a little bit, you know, meh. Ah, buildings. Here we go. Thank you, Top. Top's collection's got some good buildings. I want an old cabin. I want like a rough cabin-y feel, you know? It's got to really fit the environment. Not a hut, but a cabin. That's a shack. That's definitely a shack. That's winter. It's got to have a chimney. Definitely has to have a chimney. Just one, though. So, I'm debating between this one and this one. I'm thinking the one on the right, although the one on the left has a little bit more character. You know, it's got that metal stove, stuff like that, you know. I think we'll go with the one on the left. So we're going to situate that, like, right in here. Towards the back of the clearing. There we go. That'll work. That works actually pretty well. You know, that works pretty well. So now that we've got that, so now we got our clearing. You know, and I'm not gonna leave this as anything but like one group. Boop. There we go. And that's gonna be for scene 3. So before they get there, they've got to have an encounter with wolves. So let's go ahead and what I want is land. Let's do terrain. Not Top's collection. I don't need Top's collection. I like the ATE forest pack. You know, we're already going with this. Oh my god, this is not what I wanted. Haha, look at the mess. This is not going well. Shit. There we go. I'll just do an ellipse. Whoopsies. There we go. No. I might as well just stick to square. Fuck it. So I'll have this big ass square here. Alright. So let's see if I can find wolf, maybe. Search. Wolf. That's a bunch of dead wolves. That's not at all what I wanted. Shit. Fuck. What about dogs? Do you have any dogs? What the fuck? Tiny ass dog. Maybe. Do you think that other cabin needs a guard dog? You know what? Just for a little bit of flavor. Yeah. There we go. There'll be a dog just chilling in the yard. You know? A little bit of extra flavor. A little bit. So, sadly, we don't have, it seems, any wolves. So that's an issue. This is the time when we go Jimmy Rig real quick and, like, Google search top-down wolf cartoon. I don't know, images, no. Some of these things are not helpful, I can already tell. I shouldn't have put cartoon, that was my mistake. Image. Here we go. That's a little better. It's a bit too cartoony, though. Once I have that, I need to... Now that I've got that... God. Excuse me, everybody. Save. Alright, so I got some wolf images. So now I gotta open up 3D Paint. Let me get this. What the fuck? That's not what I wanted. Fuck! I killed the chill music. I stopped the chilled out groove, everybody. There we go. Whoops. There we go. I should have that, shouldn't I? Here we go. Okay. So if I were to do that. Well, it looks like I can't capture that, so I just better work quickly then. Whatever. Alright, so... Paste. Bingo. Alright, cool. So, now what we gotta do is... crop. What I want to take is... Oh, wait, that's... Damn it, that's not what I want. Select, I guess. No. There we go. Now the question is, can I just do this. Is this just a thing I can do? I didn't think so. Enter folder name. My shit. Okay, I see. Alright, so if that's the case, then what I need to do is go over here, go menu, new, save. Pools, save in Paint 3D. Cool. New one, Control V. Cool. Gotta make this nice and tight around that wolf. Cool. Alright, so now I've just got the wolf. Copy. Paste. And now I've got that. Alright. So then I go ahead and go menu, save as, image. Duh, I forgot. I made that shit a fucking hotkey. God damn it. So how am I gonna... Actually, better yet. Don't save. Can I just open up regular paint? I think it'll be more compatible, won't it? Regular paint. There we go. I go here and I go Control V. Bam. Wolf is here now. Alright, so I go File, Save As, Picture, Wolf 1, Save. Alright, then I go back to Dungeon Painter Studio. No, not that. I go to Add Custom Art Collection. Pictures. Wolf 1, open. Save to current folder. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why are you losing your shit? That'll work. Fuck it. God, it's absolutely going fucking mental over here. Jesus Christ. Whatever. Fuck's sakes, man. Why are you fucking off? Goddamn. Can I just, like... Where'd you go? Why can't you just chill the fuck out? There. It's back where I want it. Jesus Christ. I've never had to fight so fucking hard. There. There. God almighty. Fuck, man. Just wants to fucking fight me. I can't even get the damn wolf to spawn in now. There we go. Issue fixed. Goddamn. Boy. Like, shit, man. God. I never had to work so fucking hard just for goddamn wolf. My God. All right. What? No. Why can't you just fucking place stuff? All I want is to place objects, goddammit. Why won't you place anything? Causing a problem. Why? Do I just have to save this individually? Is that a thing? I'm creating a new fucking folder for this. I'm sorry. New folder. Fucking. There we are. Okay. Jesus. Now I just go to new. Yeah, that's fine. Fuck! What the fuck? Why? Is Dungeon Painter Studio just having a fucking fit? Is that it? Do I need to just restart the app? I think Dungeon Painter Studio is literally just fucking having a goddamn stroke. I'm pretty sure it's having. I'm restarting the app. It's having a stroke. Jesus fuck, man. I guess that's why they say it's in beta. It's like, fuck though. And now it works. Okay. So it was just having a stroke. The app itself was having a stroke. Alright. Now we're okay. Fuck, man. Alright. New. Cancel. I'm just going to open up... yeah, fuck this one. Yeah. Just open up this one. Zoom out. Scroll down. Slap this down there. Bam. Then... what we're going to do next is we're going to go to Objects. Over here. Take a wolf. Place it down. And it stays! Yes! Okay then. Cool. We're in money. Oh shit. Control Z. Select you. Can I resize you? Edit. There we go. So we want something roughly this big. Next up, Object Wolf. Edit. I can move it around, I can't resize it? You're kidding me. Go figure, right? Okay, well... I may just have to get a new pack for this. Can I search animal? Folders, objects. Lakes and rivers, table, terrain, wood, valley, grooming. Yeah, let me try you. I mean, you'll find so much for like objects and shit, but hold on, they have tokens. That works. I'll gladly take that. Alright, cool. And they're even like to the fucking scale of a 5x5. Cool. Alright then. So we can zoom in. So we're roughly gonna have, I want to say, hold on, let me get my bestiary. W. Towards the back, I'm sure. Yep, there. That's a warg. Warg, winter wolf, will-o-wisp, wolverine, dire wolf. Here we go. So there's CR1, surprisingly. Okay, then. So I don't really need too many of these to really just fuck up my party. I really don't. Just a couple of these really do. I use the Pathfinder tabletop system, if you're wondering. So, oh god, maybe I should just fuck him up with Wolverines. Oh my god. No, but just a couple wolves will probably do fine. Just a couple. So I'm probably gonna have. One, two, maybe three. No, he's not going. 1, 2, 3. I can't see anybody else joining. Who else typically? 4. I may have 4 players tops for this. May. I doubt I'll get 4. I'll probably get 3. So knowing that, I need to plan for 4. But if only 3 show up, then I'll just take away a couple of the wolves. You know, it's not that bad. 2 wolves per player would ensure that all of them die. So let's just not do that. That's too much XP. Way too much XP. Fuck them. Fuck them players. What about the players? Well, fuck them. Sorry. Again. Oh my god. If that's not your fucking mindset as a DM, fuck the players. I don't know. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and throw down 4 players. I don't want them to just gank the wolves, you know? I really don't. 1 wolf per, I think. And then, of course, you gotta go ambush as well. These things are actually pretty powerful. Shit. Intelligence of a dog, but otherwise, not bad. Alright, well. Yeah, we'll go with a pack of like 18 wolves. No. No, but like a good pack of, you know, let's say we'll have four wolves right there, and they're gonna have to remain at the top so that I can see where they are at all times. Now I need to go ahead and look up later. Night. My objective is to get them like surrounded in here. So that'll be the kill zone right there. If I can get them in the middle of all four of the wolves, then that's just game. Let's go ahead and get some trees up, shall we? Continue to use that same pack that we were using. Shit. Ah! Objects. Tree search. There we go. Fuck. A couple fir trees in there, you know. Never have too many trees. Just kind of blot them around randomly. See, I want my players to live to some extent. That way I can have an ogre pin one and like pin one against a tree. Because the sheer amount of like, oh fuck you get is satisfying to any belief. Having like an ogre come by and just pin one down to a tree or some shit. You know? And then I could do that. Oh, that works. Okay, so there we go. There we are. What about bushes? I should probably put bush. There we go. Just kind of dot those around. What I should do first, is group the trees together. Oh my god, I placed a lot of trees. Group. Wolf. Group. Bush. Into. Alright, there we go. Slap bushes, you know, here, there, everywhere. Adds a little more texture, you know? It does. Can't just have it be a, you know, blank forest floor. That's really boring. And you can never use just one. You gotta fucking mix that shit up. Because they're not going on a trail, you know? There is no real trail in those woods. It's not something that's traveled often. I suppose maybe like a... no, I should throw down like some sort of trail. That way I have a reason to go this way. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a nice casual werewolf encounter or something later as well, just to really fuck with him. Being that they're in a forest, I should probably throw down the ability to look for herbs and shit as well. Hold on. Can I do that? Are you a forest? Okay. Hello. There we go. Cool. Alright then. So let's see if we can do a sort of dirt trail. Let's get terrain dirt. What kind of dirt do we want to use here? I was thinking of something like light, you know, something light and easy. Not like that, like more of a beige, you know. Like that's almost what I want. I just don't like the texture of it. That's too realistic. I could use that. I'll keep that one selected for now. Unless I find something a little bit more what I want. I'll just go with that then. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just paint like a little winding trail. You know, just a little winding trail. Actually, a little bit of grass in the middle there. There we go. Shit. I like that trail too. We did a decent one. But now you work. Okay. I hate when it like sticks like that, you know? Come on, man. Work with me here. Work with me. Come on. Alright, come on. Yeah, I like that. Little tufts of grass sticking up in the middle, you know. Group. That's better. Yeah, a couple bushes on the path as well, because it's not that fucking used. Group, hold on. Group that. There we go. Perfect. Swear to God. Stay. Wouldn't say tree. I don't know why. You know? I don't know why. Alright, so now we got that. Group. Scene 2. Wolf encounter. Scene 2, wolf encounter. Cool. So we've got the wolf encounter, followed by their little bit here into that's all the trees. Scene 3. Land. Sure, into I need to add a little bit of terrain effect on this one as well, you know? There we are. Group. Path. There we are. Trees go over the path as well. Oops. There we go. That's the effect I wanted. Perfect. That's nice. You know, that's nice. Oh. Sometimes you just gotta crack your back a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. So, we've got that. We've got the wolf encounter. We've got that. When they just enter the forest, they're not going to see the wolves. And then scene 1 is with them in the village. So now we got to go over here and build us a little log. Build us a little log cabin over here. And again, this is purely for my use, but if it comes out well, then I may use it for them. Obviously not stone. We're going to go for wood. Oh, Jesus. That is fucking weird. Look at the cave floor. Look at cave floor when I do this. Notice how all of them are stationary except cave floor. What the fuck? That is crazy. God damn though. So what we want is, we'll go with that. We'll go with this one. Go buy a nice 12 by 8, you know? 12 by 8. Then we want walls, obviously. Maybe in objects, can I find some? Definitely not in Dragonville, that's for sure. Builder's pack. Yeah, see, they got walls right here. I imagine it's a brick house. I do. Ah, I see. As an object, it doesn't scale. Okay, then. Let's see. And the cabin has a... Their door is a little bit to the right. Okay. Their door is like right about there, and it's going to be no more than that. There. Time for decorations. Let's see if we can find a bed. I said bed. Motherfucker. There we go. Okay. Grab a double bed. Stick that. Stick that like against that wall. You know. Stick it like against that wall. What about a stove? Obviously, gotta have a stove. Oven. Furnace. Oh my God, fucking heater. There's gotta be an iron stove, you know? One of those little ones. It's like, it's got... Man. I can't fucking for the life of me think about what the fuck they're called. Aren't they just called an iron stove? Man, come on. Oh, shit. Come on, top. You let me down. What about the tot? Fireplaces. Stove. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, damn it. Damn it! Well, I mean, I guess it works. It's kind of small, though. Then again, I guess a stove compared to a fucking bed. Well, no, that still looks small to me. Then again, that is a fucking 10 by 15 bed almost. Maybe I'm just the one that's crazy there. I could have sworn stoves were bigger, but whatever. I'm just crazy, I just realized. So... I just realized that is a huge fucking house. That is a huge house. We need to trim that down a lot. Like, a lot. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then we're going to go back to bed, double, edit. We're going to move that up to here. There we go. Move that up to here. Move that up to here. That's better. That's a little better. Okay, oh, wait, I'm looking, wrong thing, objects, search. Oh my god, alright, desk, search. Whoa, that's a fancy one, look at that. tucked in chairs. Nice. Small tricks. Small. But they're there. Alright, let's get another bed. Rotate. Rotate. Yeah. Okay. Next up, let's see. What else? I don't have them in outhouse. You know, I just realized that. You know what? Fucking whatever. It's good enough. I like this one. Shit. Yeah, there's plenty of space there. Sink. Wash. Search. Come on. Something here. Work with me. Work with me! Come on. Really? I know you got barrels. Not with 3 yards, though. Barrels! There you go. Just get a couple sealed barrels. Just, you know, like around. Okay. Red, purple, green, gold, and water. Alright, couple barrels there. Let's see. What other homey aesthetics can we add? Can we do chest? Ah, of course they got a chest. Alright, what happened to the other chair? I just realized the other chair's gone. What? I guess I turned it into a bed by accident. Nice. There. Perfect. I don't have to go into too much detail, I don't think. I think that'll do, if I decide to use this at all. Shit. Alright, so I think that should wrap up at least an hour or so of gameplay. Because what I'm going to have them do, let's run through this. So I'm going to go back to root. So zoom out. You have them come, alright? Our players enter the forest. They're going through. Oh, wolf attack. Ooh, that's like not like we were warned in the village to stay out of the forest. Oh. So they get attacked by the wolves. After they've dealt with the wolves, they continue on their merry way. They have the opportunity, not the necessity, but the opportunity to go investigate the odd rhythmic wooden hammering. If they do, then they come here. And they get to meet Jericho and Miranda. Bam! Jericho and Miranda. So I'm going to throw up this real quick. Oh, shit, that's not what I wanted. Optional. Meet Jericho and Miranda. Alright, meet Jericho and Miranda. So if they meet Jericho and Miranda, they will, they'll come and investigate that. They'll see that clearly there are signs of the fact, clearly these two live alone. It's just them here. But there is room for a third person, possibly a child of some kind, etc. You get my meaning? I want to allude to the fact that at least one of them hopes for a child. Jericho will be in the process of fixing up the roof. There'll be a nice little stack of logs on the side, all that fun stuff. Be great. It'll be alright. So, fucking, if they choose not to do this, they'll proceed to the next town. That's going to be more of a challenge to design. Because they'll have to go to the next town. Once they're in the next town, then they have got to deal with all the rumors and whatnot, what have you, of excuse me, of a werewolf. Big surprise. Big surprise there. They'll have to come back into the forest. And at that point, they'll probably meet Jericho and Miranda. I'm hoping to get them introduced to Jericho and Miranda at some point. So what we're going to do is we're going to have them go to the town. Once they're in the new town, they're going to hear tales of the werewolves. They're going to be asked to investigate a little bit. Actually, no. They're just going to hear rumors of werewolves. here's the kicker. They're going to stay the night in the tavern. Because it'll be a nice long journey through the forest. About, a whole day's journey through the forest. We'll call it 2 days. We'll call it 2 days journey through the forest. Because they can get, through the first day, there's a wolf counter. Oh, big deal. You get through the second day, they have the option to meet them. At the end of the second day, whether or not they meet them, they end up going on to the main town. So they go to the main town. They stay the night at the tavern. That night, somebody hears... they awake to a very loud scream, a woman crying and screaming. Obviously, the players are going to go investigate, being as that's the cue to go do the heroic thing. So they go and investigate. Once they investigate, they will find that there's a woman screaming and crying on the ground, clutching herself, just absolutely overcome with grief. And she seems to be holding something small. With a good perception check, they can see it's a doll. She's just absolutely morose, just crying. You see her husband trying to comfort her. And the husband is explaining to the guards, and as they show up, they begin to overhear the conversation. Yes, we're sure she was taken. Just now, you can still see the scratch marks on the window. Please go after her. Go save my daughter. What do you mean? There's nothing you can do? Da 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 da. They start running through this dialogue of, okay, so the town's guard is too afraid to go into the forest and deal with whatever the fuck just came into town and dragged off a little girl. There's been rumors and rumors of werewolves and all that fun shit. But when they go into the forest and chase after the werewolf, they'll find him. They won't see the child. They'll see a couple scraps of cloth on the ground. And they'll see blood just about everywhere. But a good perception check will illuminate that there is no blood on the werewolf. There's blood everywhere. All like a nice big puddle of blood on the ground, but no blood on the werewolf. After a little bit of confrontation, let's say 3 rounds of combat, the wolf is going to try and dip out. As if hearing a call of some kind. If the players try to pursue it, then either the wolf will get away or they'll somehow... If they try to pursue the werewolf, then I'm going to try and have a caster that's hiding in the bushes color spray them briefly. If in case that all of them somehow resist the color spray, because that's a good fuck your party move right there. That's a really good fuck your party move. If they somehow resist the color spray and are managed to pursue the werewolf, I'll just give it to them. They follow the werewolf back to Jericho and Miranda's home. Fucking... When they get back here, they see, they see Miranda and they see Jericho, and fucking Miranda's belly looks quite plump for some fucking reason, and Jericho, and she's covered in blood. Meanwhile, there's Jericho, who's, not with Jericho, but meanwhile she's like communing with the werewolf, and she seems to be wiping blood all over him, all over him, for some fucking reason. Ugh. Now, in the event that the party engages, Miranda will then scream for help and try to pretend that the werewolf came to assault her and have the party attack the werewolf. In the event that the party does not engage, they see her swab blood all over the werewolf, cover the werewolf, like grab some more cloth, random scraps of cloth, hand it to the werewolf to hold, and tell the werewolf to go disappear into the forest. If the party follows, they go and they will watch the werewolf go out into the forest, by a random tree, and stand there and do absolutely fucking nothing. Eventually daylight rises, werewolf snaps back out of it, comes back to normal, and fucking Jericho starts freaking the fuck out. Once Jericho, once Jericho's done freaking the fuck out, he begins to walk hauntedly back to the cabin. I'm still playing this on the if they don't engage, if they do engage kind of deal. If they don't engage, they'll uncover what the fuck's happening, at least to some degree. Miranda is using dark powers to manipulate Jericho under his werewolf form to go fuck up the villagers because she's a spiteful cunt. Jericho has no fucking idea. He knows he's a werewolf, but he has no idea about how he keeps breaking out and all that shit. And no idea about why he keeps going after the villagers, specifically children. And he has and he believes personally, due to Miranda's convincing, that it's because he wants a child so badly. And therefore that's why they can't ever have one. In reality, Miranda just detests him and is using him for her own personal gain, as well as free bodyguard. When the party discovers this, fucking Miranda will turn on Jericho or try to have Jericho turn on the party. That whole fun shit. At that point, I can just play it by ear and see what happens. Now I've got to write up what Miranda's got for abilities, and how she's going to interact. Obviously, she's a very manipulative witch. She's going to have more manipulative abilities, like hypnosis and hexes based around that. She's obviously going to have to have color spray. But that being said, I'm not trying to cheese my fucking party out of this combat. Once they get into this combat, if they kill Miranda, they kill Miranda. Hopefully, my party will kill Miranda, not Jericho. If they kill Jericho and leave Miranda, the killings will not stop. They'll become more often. Because Miranda, now no longer having a bodyguard, will get desperate. But the killings will stop for at least one moon cycle. It's up to the party, though, to see if they stay or if they leave. If they stay for more than a couple days, then yeah, the killings will resume. And they'll be like, what? We tracked it to the werewolf. That's fucking confusing. What the hell happened? Da-da-da-da-da-da. And the village, whatever the fuck, will be like, no, you clearly fucked up. Go fix your shit. They go back out there, and then I'll fucking force them to realize Miranda's killing and eating the children. Eat the bodies. God damn it. Oh, man. Fucking... Yeah, so then they'll have the witch fight, if they don't fucking have it originally. hopefully they're smart enough to know to go, oh, okay, so Jericho's just a victim. He doesn't want to actually kill all the children. You know, he doesn't want to do this to children. He's being forced to. Yeah, so... Yeah, I think that'll play. I think that'll play very nicely. I think my players should have a reasonable time with that. Hopefully. Hopefully they will. I don't know. Y'all got any thoughts? Anybody? Anybody in the chat got any thoughts on that? Well, I guess if not, then I guess we're rolling with that then. Well, thank you all for joining me. Actually, we should design the town while we're at it, just real quick. We'll throw together a town sketch. So we're going to save this. Yes, replace that. And then we're going to go new. Yep, we're going to zoom out. And we're going to build ourselves a hamlet. Not a hamlet. Well, yeah, I guess a hamlet. I guess a hamlet. Fuck, were they on their way to this? Oh, God, I don't remember. They were headed out west due to rumors that Right, that's what this was. That's what this was. That children were disappearing at midnight. After this... I'm going to introduce them to... That's another problem. That is a whole other problem that I don't need to worry about. For now, though, let's go ahead and build a nice big town real quick. Nice and big. So, floor. Stone. No, let's just do... I'm never good at map making. I really am not. You know, like, I'm decent with dungeons, but map making is a whole other issue. So God, I just do not like his... Oops. I just do not like his grass, man. That's better. I'll deal with that. I'll go with this. I like that. That's not bad. Alright. So, we got the grass. Next up, I want... was that one dirt that I used earlier that was like really nice? Was it this one? I think it was that one. Ugh. Feels like there's no depth to this at all. That's better. I don't know, I feel like that adds at least a little bit of depth to it, you know? Alright, so now I gotta go with objects, buildings, search. What was it, like tops? Did tops have it? Buildings, yes, it did. Cool. There we go. It's a basic map, but it'll fucking work. Alright, here we go. Good enough. Oh, what's up? Why? Hold on. Before you explain this, I am live, heads up. Like, in case you care. Actually, I'm about to end the stream anyway, hold on. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you enjoyed, as always. Stay tuned for more later, and sail on, everybody.